What's up guys, Pillow King here, and I'm here with the 3 structure deck for the Albaz. As you know, the 3 structure decks just came out and I made a budget version for those of you who can't afford to really have all of the staples right now because Yu-Gi-Oh is way too fucking expensive. So I made something that feels semi-competitive that you can bring to locals or just play with your friends, and works pretty well. So let's go ahead and get into the deck profile. So first things first, you have 3 Fallen of Albaz. He's your main bread and butter. He lets you super poly off the board, which is really helpful. And he's really what the whole deck is about. And then we have 3 Sprigging Kit. So this is the Albaz substitute, and you basically play 6 copies of it, which is really helpful. And she searches your branded fusion or any branded spell or trap you want, really. And then she special summons herself if a fusion monster is summoned that requires Albaz. And then this is basically a monster negate if you control a fusion monster that requires Fallen of Albaz. So we're playing 2 of them. The other ultra rare isn't really that good, comparatively speaking to these 2 at least. So right now those 2 would be the best. And like I said, this is all just coming straight from the structure decks. I haven't added any cards. And then we're playing Triple Summoner's Monk. That lets you get to Fallen of Albaz, or it lets you get to the Springing Kit, which in turn, there's a couple combos you can do. You can normal get this guy, discard a spell, summon Fallen of Albaz if you already have her in your hand, and then fusion summon off their board or your board. And then she'll come out and then summon and then search a branded fusion if you don't already have it, and that way you get 2 fusions easy right there, or you could just combo off from there. And that's really what it's for, or you can just summon her off with Summoner's Monk, which makes it really easy. And then for hand traps, we're playing Triple Ghost Ogre, because why they fucking included it. One of the best hand traps right now. And then we're playing Triple Veiler, same thing, best hand trap right now. And then we're playing Triple the Dark Kaiju. I was debating on playing one of the light Kaiju so I have more light targets, but I decided against it. And when I say light targets, I mean really for the Chaos Legionnaire. We're playing it as a 1-of. It's a really insane card, but you can always banish 3 dark cards and shuffle a card for your opponent's hand if you need to. And if not, you could always just, banish a mix of light and darks and then pop cards, which is always good. So now for the reason why we're playing the deck is Branded Fusion. So it's basically Shaddoll Fusion, but if you're not familiar with what Shaddoll Fusion is, so what this card does is it lets you fusion summon 1 fusion monster that requires Fallen of Albaz using monsters from your deck, but this one doesn't have a condition. You can literally just do it regardless of whether they have monsters, whether you have monsters, doesn't fucking matter. So it's pretty crazy. Then we're playing Triple Pot of Extravagance. You're gonna see a lot. Having multiple copies, a lot of the good fusion monsters, because we play this card, it's included, and why the fuck wouldn't we play it? Then for when we go second, because I suck at die rolls, we play Triple Dark Ruler No More. This is just self-explanatory. We're playing Branded and White as another fusion spell. Then we're playing Branded Lost and 1 Call By because it's at 1. And then for the traps, we're playing Triple Dimensional Barrier because this format is centered a lot around fusions and synchros, so this card was a no-brainer. I'm playing Triple There Can Be Only One. This card does not affect you in any way, shape, or form for the most part, so it's not something you really have to worry about. And then we're playing Triple Branded Sword. It's another new branded card. It summons you can banish basically branded spells and traps from your grave and summon tokens that are really big, and that's why it gives you such cool tokens. And then we're playing 2 of the branded counter trap. You can probably cut one of this if you want, it's up to you. But basically when a card is activated that would summon a monster, you can negate the activation, and it's pretty helpful. And then for the extra deck, we're playing 3 Mirror Jade of the Ice Spirit of the Ice Jade, something like that. So he's like the new crazy card. So what he does is it's a quick effect. Once per turn, you're able to send a monster from your extra deck for cost, and then non-target banish a monster on the field. And then you can't use that effect the next turn. And then when he's sent from field to grave, it blows up all monsters your opponent controls during that next end phase. So he's pretty good. This guy lets you fusion summon. He's pretty good, so we're playing 3 of it. And then this is another card, lets you fusion summon as well. So you want to play 3 of the ones that let you fusion summon. And then we're playing 3 of this guy. So what he does is, he has a once per turn effect where it lets you move his placement to another column and then destroy all other cards in that column. And then we're going to be playing 2 Brigand and 1 Titaniclad. These guys don't really do much. He just becomes unaffected and he can't really be killed by battle. But they're just really there for more filler, but we're playing the 3 of each of the best ones. And then lastly, just all of the tokens, because they all look fucking really cool. So yeah. And that's it for the deck profile. If you guys have any questions about how any of the deck works, or if you want to see more in-depth combo tutorial for the deck, or any other ideas I have, just go ahead and let me know in the comment section down below. And also don't forget, I do have a TCG player, and I will have a link to it in the description below. So if you want to support me while you're looking for cards, you might as well help me, and I'll help you out as well. All right.